pockets. And I also want to know, how can people get involved and help? And what are you looking for when someone's working with your project, Fred?
Well, first of all, don't even think about trying to volunteer for my project if you don't have a heart.
Amen. Come with heart.
What we do is a passion and love for our veterans. And I just looked this morning to verify, we have about 3,500 volunteers across the nation now and supporters. And that's what we live on, is small donations that come in off our website and off our other things. Right now, we're not having to pay for the funeral or anything. That's all covered by Title 38 and the urn and the casket. But all of our research work, all of our computers, all of our other stuff, there's obvious expenses. And it all comes out of everybody's pocket, even for the gas. And what we did was, once we found out that we had these veterans, we go back to the funeral home, tell them it's a veteran, and then we organize and schedule a service for however many veterans they have in that time. And then we do a full motorcycle procession to take them and get them interred.
That is wonderful. It is amazing, the work that you're doing. And listeners, you've heard it here first. Missing in America Project is looking for a few good men and women, but only if you have a heart. And Fred, if anybody, pardon me?
That's what I'm just agreeing with.
Yeah. Only if you have a heart. And so if anybody is interested in joining this important cause, how can people get in contact with you or find out more information about your cause, Fred?
Well, the absolute first way is go to our website, because it absolutely has everything, every law, our financials, everything. And that's www.miap.us. There's a place to donate. There's a place to read about us. There's a place to do everything. One comment I would like to make real quick is just for those listeners that want to know what have we been doing. We visited so far, total of funeral homes we visited was 2,022. Keep that in perspective. There's 23,000 funeral homes in the United States. We barely tipped the iceberg. We've identified over 14,454 unclaimed people in those 2,000 funeral homes. We've identified out of that 3,282 veterans, and we've buried 3,030 of them already, and the rest will be buried in ceremonies coming up this year.
Amazing numbers, guys. He's just now tipping the scale. This Missing in America Project is just now starting to chip away at this incredible gulf of veterans that have been not found or not properly buried or not cared for or shown compassion, like we talked about at the top of the show. So if you're interested in getting involved in a worthy cause, contact or look up Fred at www.miap.us, the Missing in America Project. Fred, I want to thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your story and your heart with us. I wish there were a million Freds that we could clone, because the work you're doing is incredible and selfless. So thank you for being here with us today on Evolve.
Thank you very much for having me, Monette.
Guys, Fred was incredible. I say that about all of my guests because I believe it. I believe we all have a story to tell, and I believe that we're all shaped by the sum of our experiences. If you feel a call to serve, then find the place you serve. It may not be the military. It may be in some other capacity. But for Fred, it was the military, and it is in this capacity that he selflessly travels the country, making sure that the people that keep our freedoms intact are put to rest and cared for in those last moments of their life, even if it's not at the last moment of their life. I want to thank you for joining me today on Evolve. Thank you for coming to share energy. Thank you for your feedback and your listens. I so appreciate it. And join us next week as we continue to evolve together.